Various commentators have now come out blasting the Indian government for the demonetization experiment, and they believe that the government was not justified in going about the process of demonetization and inflicting pain on so many people, the lower rungs of the population. Well, as I have been asked for my views many times, I have said that we are all in favor of the government in its fight against corruption and black money. Now, I personally believe that what the government should be doing is create an ecosystem where it is easy for people to do business, where the tax structures are simple, easy to abide with, and there is very less regulation from the government. Now, in whichever country you find that there is over-regulation, too much of interference by the government, that definitely leads the country to go into trouble. And digressing for a minute, I believe that I'm all in favor of products, global products, manufactured in a particular country. So for example, if you are in UK, a great product meant for the global market but manufactured in UK. If you are in India, then a great global product for the world manufactured in India. If you are in the United States, a great global product manufactured in the United States itself. I'm all in favor that this is what should be happening. So you don't copy other people's ideas and products. But there's one thing I would like the Indian political system to copy is the American style debates. Definitely people should come to know beforehand what this government's mind is and what it's trying to do if elected. In any event, coming back, I personally think that once the government has created an ecosystem, the tendency, the temptation to have more of parallel economy or black money would anyway go away. Unless and until this ecosystem is created, how much ever currencies you may destroy, the same tendency will prevail and there will be still again temptation to come and create a parallel economy. Perfectly justified, very much with Narendra Modi on the great steps, but I personally think now he should shift his focus, stimulate the Indian economy and try to look at building the infrastructure, building at what has been lost in this process and focus elsewhere. The people of this country do know that having black money is going to be troublesome in the eyes of the law. You don't have to keep repeating the same thing again and again. It's time to move on to something better, something positive, something where people wake up in the morning and when they watch the television or read the newspapers, there's something constructive, new business ideas, new ways of doing things. This is what I believe makes a great nation. You have to move on, you have to create ecosystems. You cannot be stuck only in trying to tax heavily, and even if you have like the tax scheme that is currently in existence for helping the people to come out clean, the tax rate is pretty high. Keep low tax rates, encourage them, so that the incentive for them to keep money in cash form is very minimal. These are the things that really make a great superpower. Do not offer such petty incentives as 1%, quarter percent on petrol bills if you pay by card instead of cash. These are very tiny amounts. They are not going to break or make a situation. Your purchasing power does not change by just 0.5% and 1%. It changes dramatically if you are moving in different directions. So I believe that demonetization had its merits, but now the government has to look forward, look from here and move on. I do not think that there's something to just blast the government completely, yet unless and until they take very active steps at this point of time, the demonetization experiment is bound to get into trouble. I think in the very short term, The government will try to reflate the economy. Stock markets should also boom up and bounce back. But then this will not sustain if the government has not been able to take very severe steps to rebuild the confidence which has been lost amongst its people, the mistrust that has happened. Unless and until that is really regained, the government will not succeed in its mission of demonetization. Happy investing. Take care. Bye bye.